I've got 10 o'clock, and before our meeting, we have a public hearing. uh, And this is to discuss the intent to enter into a tax abatement with Alcon Wind, Phase 1, 2, and 3. Rose, you want to take that?
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, Commissioners and members of the public. This morning, this public hearing will actually permit us to continue the process with Halcon Wind Phases 1, 2, and 3, which we brought to you, I want to say maybe about a month or two ago, for the creation of a reinvestment zone. As we mentioned early in that meeting, the project scope has remained the same. This is still 3 different phases of wind projects. Phase 1 will be about 300 megawatts for an investment of about $430 million. Phase 2 is a 200 megawatt project for a value of about $280 million, and Phase 3 is another 300 megawatts with a value again of approximately $431 million. Now, combined, these projects have already reached, almost exceeded $1 billion of new investment. Our goal today is to present to you a few more details so that the public is aware. Specifically, obviously, was the size and the scope of the project. Altogether, these will create permanent about maybe 30 to 40 jobs, but more importantly, during construction, several 8 to 100 to about 1,000 jobs minimum are expected to create in the duration of this project. Our expectation, just based on timelines, is this project will continue to go through pre-development until the end of 26, maybe going into 27, with the ideal goal to start construction in 2027. As most of these projects, construction will take at least a year or two to be completed, depending on many factors, but the goal would be an end completion date of 2029 for the 3 projects when they're complete. We'll remind you, this particular project is located on the furthest northern part of Starr County. It encompasses, obviously, our taxing jurisdictions for the county, the hospital, the college, the county as well. But this, for the first time, includes the school district of San Isidro. We had not had an opportunity to provide one to them because most of them were a little bit further south of that cutoff line, but this will be the first project that will benefit the school district in San Isidro as well for placement. Now, when we look at the grand scheme of things, this is probably the largest project that has come to us in any shape or form for renewable energy, but definitely a project that will increase our tax base, will create jobs. As is customary, the expectation and the promise from the, or pledge, I guess is a better word, from the company, is to hire as many local individuals as possible to buy as many products and services as they can have that meet their standards and needs here locally. And based on that, obviously, we will remind everyone, and I guess I really want to be clear about this because this is such a significant project, is this project comes to us, as they all do, once the companies have identified properties that are of value to them, that will be viable for their project, and once they've identified those particular pieces of property and had conversations with landowners, then they'll come see us, which is why we bring this project to you now. That phase of the project has been already completed. There's a few other things that need to get done, but we're excited because this will probably be one of the largest wind projects in the state as well, correct? Yes.
In the county, for sure.
In the county, for sure. Okay.
It would definitely be.
But top, and I'm sorry, we have some representatives from Halcon Wind joining us today. Welcome, gentlemen and ma'am. They can answer any further questions that you have. But again, for us, our goal when we get to these items in our regular meeting is to answer any further questions that any of you would have, and right now, any questions from the public that would be available or made to us or to the company.
Okay. Now, Rose, this is to authorize you to start negotiating, or?
To finalize negotiations. We were authorized to do that when we did the reinvestment zone, and it was made a project that was eligible.
But we don't have the final.
No, we're very close to having the final. We've been going back and forth, and we'll brief you on those terms in executive session. But that is correct. The goal would be for us to have that conversation during the next portion of the meeting. But there's been ongoing conversations about what that proposal could look like if the court approved entering into the abatement agreement.
And like Rose mentioned, this is a public hearing. So any questions, any comments, now's the time, certainly we encourage you all to ask any questions you might have. Any questions from the court? Comments? Anything else that you have, Rose? Anything else, Rose, that you have?
Right now, I think that covers all the details that we have on the project, and everything else that potentially could be discussed, we will reserve further until we're in a regular Commissioners Court meeting.
Okay. Any questions from anyone or comments?
Oh, I'm sorry. Also, the company provided with each of you some details that further expand on some of the information that we just shared, and then some graphs and graphics that give you a little bit of the economic benefit that we're so familiar with when we're dealing with these projects.
Okay. If there's no questions or comments, I guess that'll end our public hearing, and we'll wait until 10:15 to start our regular meeting. 10:15, so we'll go ahead and call this meeting to order. This is a regular Commissioners Court meeting for County of Starr, Monday, July 13th. Let the record show that we do have quorum, everyone being present. I'd like to welcome everyone and thank you all for being here this morning. If everyone will please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Do we have any public comments, Ms. Gunn?
There's none, Your Honor.
Okay. Do we have any minutes, Stephanie?
Yes, Judge, they're in
We
the
do.
package. If y'all have any questions.
Motion to approve, Your Honor.
Moved and second to approve minutes. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next is vendors list.
Motion to approve.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye. Opposed? Motion carries. And the next item is the claims.
Second.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Before we start with our reports, is there anyone that needs to come before the court at this time? If not, we'll just go ahead and follow our regular agenda. First item is a report from our tax collector, Ms. Salinas. Oh, she She stepped out? Okay, we'll skip that one. And we'll go to our clerk.
They're in the package.
Okay. Okay, I guess we have them in the packet. We can look at them, and if y'all have any questions, we can call Mr. Gonzalez. Sheriff's Department? Chief?
Judge, Commissioners, good morning.
Good morning.
The total revenues for the month of June was 436,546, with the count for federal inmates as of today was 195, with 13 Hidalgo and 75 county, for a total of 283. The monthly average for federal inmates is 199 and Hidalgo at 19. Currently, we collected 211,140 more than what we did last time. We are at 92% collected, with about maybe 7% collected, with 3 months pending.
Any questions, comments for Chief? Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
I guess we'll go back to Ms. Salinas, tax collector.
Good morning, Judge. Good morning, Commissioners. My report is in front of you. If you can follow me, please. Our total current collections for June of 2026 for Starr County entities were $326,869 with 39 cents. Current collections in June of 2025 were $256,765 with 89 cents. There was a total collection of $70,103 with 50 cents more than last year. Our total delinquent collections for June of 2026 just for Starr County were $230,708 with 4 cents. Total delinquent collections for June of 2025 were $211,476 with 71 cents. There was a total delinquent collection of $19,231 with 33 cents more than last year. As of June the 30th, my office has collected 97% of the projected current collections. Projected collections remaining are $986,588 with 85 cents. Also, we have collected 59% of the projected delinquent collections. Projected delinquent collections remaining are $1,318,788 with 14 cents. Payments made through the motor vehicle department were $82,242 with 76 cents. That concludes my report. If you have any questions.
Any questions?
If you have a question, Judge, regarding the percentage.
Oh, yes.
The audit.
Yeah, during the audit, Ms. Salinas, you were not here, but there was a concern, or I had a question on the percent collected, because the audit for last year showed that we were like at 95% collection, and the reports that you give us show that we're 97 right now, which would mean that we would be around 98, 99 by the time, and what he said, the external auditor,
Okay.
was that apparently there were some numbers being added to this that should not be here to come up with that 97%. Can you shed some light on that?
Yes, I believe some of the entities are being combined. The ones that are being presented right now, I think debit service, maybe brokerage, they're being combined, whereas on the audit, they're separated.
Okay.
Fund and brokerage.
Yeah. But I won't be in this afternoon, but maybe tomorrow
Okay,
we can get together, us three,
of course.
and see where the difference is.
Okay,
You know,
sure.
okay.
Any other questions?
Any other question? Thank you, Ms. Salinas.
Thank you.
International Bridge,
Good morning. This is a report for June 2026. The revenue for traffic is $250,417, and we show an increase of $16,640 for the month of June 2025 compared to the month of June 2026. And we show a decrease of $652 for the month of June 2026 compared to the month of May 2026. We have the currency exchange excess of $61.91. The grand total for collections for the month of June is $250,478 with 91 cents. Do you have any questions?
Any questions, comments? The truck traffic has been pretty consistent, right?
Yes, it's, well, actually, we have our months. Sometimes it's a little bit less, but it's getting better.
Okay. Any questions? Thank you. Treasurer, Mr. Gonzalez.
Good morning, Judge and Commissioners. This is my report for the month of June 2026. Please follow along with me. The total ending balance for the general fund is at $7,652,070 with 77 cents. The road and bridge is at $790,440 with 98 cents. The enterprise funds, they are at $3,119,200 with 67 cents. The drainage district is at $4,366,061 with 96 cents. The INS funds, they are at $3,053,506 with 9 cents, which brings the total ending balance for all funds to $18,981,280 with 47 cents. That concludes my report, Judge, Commissioners. Are there any questions?
Any questions? Thank you, Mr. Gonzalez.
Thank you.
Okay. Moving on to item number 8. And this is a request for a resolution in support of County Behavioral Health Division Center Initiative. I don't know who put that on. Do we have a copy of the resolution? Who put this on the agenda? Huh? Well, we can table it. Yeah, because I don't know anything about it either. Is there a motion to table?
Motion to table.
Move in second to table. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 9 is an action item, and this is to approve a resolution of the Commissioners Court to make funding of public need and necessity and authorizing right-of-way acquisition eminent domain for the County Starr Precincts 1 and 2 for flood control.
Your Honor, this one I'm gonna ask so we can discuss it in executive session.
Okay, and then we come back?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we'll skip over that one. Item 10 is an action item. This is to approve Starr County, San Isidro ISD contract for election services. Valentina?
Yes, hi, good morning, Judge and Commissioners. This is for San Isidro ISD. It is in our contract. If they're unopposed, it will get canceled and there won't be any fees. So this contract will be effective if there is opposed candidates for that election.
Motion to approve.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Item 11 is similar, and this is for the West Special Unit number 7.
Yes, for Hidalgo County, precinct 8 and 9 have maybe less than 100 registered voters that would be part of their district. So they want us to do their election services for November 3rd.
Motion to approve.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye. Opposed? Motion carries. And item 12, I guess is about the same thing for Roma ISD.
Yes, this would be for lease of election equipment.
Motion to approve.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye. Opposed? Motion carries. And item 13 is for approval of closing of election department due to 44th annual election. This is monies that are owed, or?
No, this is a law seminar that they have every year, and because of the general election coming up, I would request if we could close our office so that me and my whole staff could attend.
Okay.
And it's from
Well, this is
August.
To go to the seminar.
Yes, it's for
Yeah,
us to
I
be
think
able to
that's-
close our office.
That's very important that you all go to the seminar.
Motion to approve.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Martinez. Item 14 is an action item, and is to approve the treasurer's investment report.
Yes, again, good morning, Judge and Commissioners. This is the Starr County Quarterly Investment Report for fiscal year 2025, 2026, ending in June the 30th. Okay. For the record, all Starr County investments are in compliance with the Public Funds Investment Act and the Starr County's investment policy. The total investment portfolio in our CDs at the end of June 30th, 2026 is at $3,878,897.57. The overall interest earned for the third quarter was at $33,872.41. We are having, it's information, we're having the CDs renewing. As a matter of fact, I think as of yesterday, and we're working with, I think they're offering, it's at 3.72 right now, Judge, and they're offering 6 months at 3.6 and 12 months at 3.5. So we're leaning towards the year, so we can lock in for a whole year at 3.5 versus the 3.6.
What is at 6 months? What is it?
It's 6 months, 3.6
So it's more for 6 months?
for 6 months, yes. So
Okay.
we can lock in it for 12 months or 1 year, but it's your call.
Well,
We can probably get the 3.6 for 6 months. And we
yeah,
come back with it.
and when we'll reinvest, the only gamble that we're taking is
A little
that
bit
they
lower.
go
What if it
down.
drops
Yeah.
drastically in 6 months? Yes.
But it's, I mean, it's not that
6
much.
months is good then.
So you need a
Well,
motion?
just information, we've been talking to the investment department, and we're just waiting for me, yeah. We don't know. No, we don't know, Commissioner.
It depends what,
Yeah.
every time our president opens his mouth, it varies.
So,
Any questions, comments for Mr. Gonzalez? Do you need a motion to approve your
yes,
investment
I
report?
do, yes.
Motion to approve.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Thank you.
Motion carries. Item 15 is an action item, is to approve increasing fees for civil process. Chief?
Commissioners, there's a list that we proposed. I believe our civil process has already met with Mr. Gonzalez, and these are the changes that were proposed to update them.
Motion to approve.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, Chief. Item 16 is an action item to approve a resolution in tips for purchasing offered by Region 8 Education Service Center from Mr. Montalvo. This-
Motion to approve. Do we take them together, or you want them one by one? 16 and 17, Your Honor.
We can take them together,
Motion to approve.
both?
Both.
There's a motion second to approve item 16 and 17. Discussion. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 18 is a action item to approve a resolution authorizing the submission of TDHCA for the Self-Help Center, and to authorize the county judge to execute all necessary documents, and the county to authorize representative, and the colonias, designated colonias would be Mesquite 1, Victoria, Shared 52, Treviños, Venecia, and proposed service areas for the Colonia Self-Help Program.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Item 19 is an action item, and this to authorize Kinder Morgan and Pipeline Company to perform pipeline relocation and installations along right-of-way along Loma Blanca Road.
Second.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 20 we'll skip until we can get out of executive session. And items 21 through 36 are budget amendments. Ms. Alice?
Those will move, Your Honor.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 37 through 41 are budget corrections. Ms. Alice?
Motion to approve.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. It is now 10:33, and pursuant to section 551.087 and 551.074, let's see, is there another one? We will go into executive session to discuss economic development negotiations, possible action on order of salaries, on personnel policy manual and pay period and timesheets, and hazard communication program procedures, and to regarding participation in the 2026 TAC risk management pool safety equipment program. We will be out shortly. And we're back in open session. I guess we'll go back to item number 9, which we had skipped, and this is an action item to approve the public needs and necessity authorizing right-of-way acquisition eminent domain for Starr County precincts 1 and 2.
Motion to approve, Your Honor.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries, and we skipped item 20, which was to approve the tax abatement agreement with Alcon Wind from the Industrial Foundation.
Phase 1, 2, and 3.
All three phase, okay.
And approval, subject to the final terms being completed in the next few days.
Okay.
Motion to approve, Your Honor.
Moved and second, as,
Discuss.
okay.
Executive session.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And then the executive session items that we had was order of salaries.
Motion to approve.
Moved and second to approve as presented. The other thing that we had was to approve a change in our personal policy manual on policy and pay period and timesheets.
Motion to approve the amendment. Second.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And item 45 was to discuss regarding the proposed hazard communication program procedures as recommended by TAC. Is there a motion?
Motion to approve.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please say aye. Opposed? Motion carries. And the risk management pool safety equipment program, that the funds be divided by 5. Is there a motion?
Motion to approve.
Moved and second. Discussion. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Moved and second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.